Good evening, everybody, and welcome to ComedySportz Saturday night! Let's make some noise for your blue team players! The Racoma Eagles! Woo! We have Robbie Unforgiven! Jay Reading Rambo! And their captain Sam White-Legged Whittington! And that will be the red team, the White Feelings! With Bill I.W. Sternetsky! Start breathing that Aaron! And their captain Dr. Dave Dangerous! And our farewell show for our rep Bobby Sox Rambo!
So you can actually hear my voice for the show. Excellent! Well, good evening everybody and welcome to ComedySportz. Let's start this evening with the most fun thing that I can possibly think of, and that is in fact a survey. So by a show of hands, who here has never seen a ComedySportz show before? Excellent! And by a secondary show of hands, who here has seen ComedySportz for the very first time? That is never the same number twice. I have no idea why. So, for those of you who are seeing the show tonight for the first time, or those of you who are seeing this show for the 151st time, what you're going to be seeing this evening is competitive improvisational comedy. It is competitive because we have two teams who will be competing for your laughs and points on our electronic scoreboards. Oh. It is comedy because we're here to have a good time and laugh, right? Yes! And it is improv because it's based entirely on suggestions that I'm going to come to you guys all night long and get. Now, as Kristen said when I walked out here, my name is Bobby. I do not know your names. That would be creepy if I already did. Well, except for you. So I need to know your name. So on the count of three, please yell out your first name loudly and proudly, but with the basic respect for the eardrums beside you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Sam! I heard am, which I'm going to assume means Sam. So this is only going to get a little bit confusing because for the rest of the night, the entire audience will also be known as Sam. Sam. So, Sam, my jobs tonight are threefold. One, I'm going to time the games on Fisher-Price's My First Stopwatch. I'm going to come to you to get suggestions all night long. We'll talk about that in a minute. And I'm also responsible for calling the ComedySportz fouls. We have 475 fouls in the rule book. However, I am only going to call 2 of them tonight. They are the out-of-bounds foul and the Groner foul. So let's say and do the out-of-bounds foul together. It's the out-of-bounds foul. Excellent. So, as you see, we have some people that are of the younger variety with us this evening, and we have some people that are of the younger heart variety with us this evening. So, we don't want them leaving here with anything in their heads that they didn't already come in with, and I'm sure their parents don't either, because this comedy is for everyone. Who is this comedy for? Everyone! So, if I should hear something from anyone in the room, that is lewd, crude, lascivious, dirty, filthy, McNasty, or you wouldn't want to say to your grandmother and have your grandmother and use personal anecdotes with your grandmother, or have your grandmother say to you and then use personal anecdotes from her life as well. Even if your grandmother, like mine, watched a lot of professional wrestling growing up. She threw punches. So, if I hear that from anywhere in the arena, be it one of the players, one of the staff, one of the voices, or one of you guys, Sam, I will blow the whistle, make the out-of-bounds motion. The first time you'll get a stern teacher warning, and the second time you might be invited to make a self-guided tour of outside. And go. So, the second foul that I'm responsible for tonight is the Groner foul. Please say and do that with me. It's the Groner foul. And what makes this foul special is it's not actually called by me, it's really called by you, Sam. And here's how it goes. Everything that happens on this stage is sheer comic gold. However, sometimes things don't get said that tickle your funny bone so much as, like my grandmother, punch your funny bone and cause you to physically groan in pain. Now, I love you all too much as people to ever do anything to you like that, which is why we have Kristen. Everybody say hi, Kristen. Kristen, would you be so kind as to give us an example of the Groner?
Yes. What kind of shoe was the coin wearing?
I don't know what kind.
Penny loafers.
That was pretty good and calibrated and grown, but I need to know what you guys sound like when you get real groany. So on the count of 3, I want you to let out your most agonizing groan, like you just heard that Cher's having yet another goodbye tour. So ready? 1, 2, 3. If I should hear something like that from Sam, I will blow my whistle and at the convenient call the groaner foul, and at a convenient point during the show, the offending player will step into this, the patent pending ComedySportz apology box, and apologize sincerely to you for offending your comic sensibilities. Now, if you accept that apology with a show of applause, we all pretend like that never happened. However, if you deny it with a secondary show of applause, what's your favorite number between 1 and 10? 7. 7. The offending team will lose 7 points.
Oh! Yikes!
And since most of the games in this show are worth 5, that's a big deal. We can go negatives. So those are the big fouls. Now we need to just talk about the last job you have tonight, Sam. 1 is to have a great time. 2 is to provide suggestions for us. And here's how that works. I'm going to come to you guys. I'm going to ask a question. And you just say the first thing that pops into your head. And we give that as a suggestion. And they make the funny. So, for example, from everywhere in the arena, what's your favorite color?
Red.
Red was the first one I heard loudly and clearly. Sometimes I might split you up into smaller groups from this half of the arena. Where's your favorite place to go for vacation? Paris was what I heard. And from this half of the arena, what's the animal you love going to the zoo to look at?
Elephants.
I heard elephants. And then one last one from everywhere in the arena. What is your favorite sport?
Soccer.
Hockey.
Comedy. Comedy sports. I don't
see
have
what you
points,
did
so keep it to yourself. Those are our big things. You all guys, they get this show started and have fun. Excellent. Then we have one last job for you, and that is anytime I call a player or a captain or even one of you tonight, Sam, onto the field, you must explode with thunderous applause. So let's practice that now as I ask for both captains on the field. Captain Dave. I did not put a coin in my pocket for tonight's coin toss. Does anyone have a quarter on them right now? Anyone? It doesn't have to be a quarter, it can be a nickel.
It's coming. Silver
Oh,
dollar.
there's one right there. I think one's coming my way.
Maybe.
Well, we'll go ahead and play the opening game of paper, rock, scissors instead. So I'll just have to do laundry next week. So for the game of paper, rock, scissors infinity, you may throw a paper, rock, scissor, or anything in the known universe.
I'm still doing rock.
Excellent.
Rock
So
can't
on the
be
count of 3, ready?
wrong.
1, 2, 3. Sam, what are you throwing?
Rock! Just like I said, I'm a man of my word.
Excellent. And Dave?
Elk.
I'm sorry, you can throw a rock at an elk and take it out. So good job, Sam.
That's a great call, Rem. That's a great call.
So, Sam, would you like to go first or second in the opening game of Yay Boo?
We'd like to go second, please.
Excellent. You may go first.
Yes,
Prepare your teams.
we're going first.
Okay.
For the game of Yay Boo, we're going to be telling you a story in tandem. This side, for this first round, will be telling you things that are exciting and happy. It will make you say, yeah, yay. Let's practice that now. Ready, go.
Yay!
This side is going to tell you things that are a little bit on the downer side and make you want to say, boo. Let's practice that now. Boo. Excellent. Let's get our first 2 players on the field, please. This is an elimination game, which means I'll call players out if they hesitate in any way, shape, or form, if they make no sense in the story whatsoever, if they owe me $5.
I've been mowed you.
I believe it when I see it. So for this to get started, what we need to get is kind of a story title. So let's get a noun, please. Pet. And let's get a verb. Run. Your story title name is Pet Run. You were gay. You were boo. Star, please take us away.
Gloria was so excited because she was taking her new pet on a long run.
Yay! It was a pet rock.
Gloria had a lot of allergies wonderful way for her to give love. Yay!
It was a 70-pound rock she was dragging around the market.
Basically, everybody from that wit fitness class was so jealous of her lifestyle.
Yay! That fitness class was just a money-making scam for a fake instructor.
Luckily, Gloria was just a friend to everyone.
Yay! Her rock fell on somebody's toe.
Gloria had pet insurance for the rock immediately.
Yay! Which doesn't help the victim of the rock.
Other than to pay for their medical care.
Yay! I'm sorry, I had a stubbed toe and they did nothing for me. I'm sorry, Scar. You are out of there.
Good call, Ref.
Anytime we're forced to call a player out for whatever reason, here's what I'd like you to do. You're going to clap twice and say out of there. So Star is out of there. Excellent. Since I'm on this half of the arena, can I please get an active activity that you yourself participate in sometimes? Walking. Walking is your suggestion. Jay, will you be yay?
Yes, I will.
Thank you. Begin.
Tony decided it was a beautiful day to go for a walk.
Yay!
That's because Tony didn't look outside and see the hurricane coming.
Tony could walk very fast and walked in the opposite direction.
Yay! So they evened out and he just stayed in the same spot for 3 hours.
But he burned off those unnecessary calories.
Yay! However, could not return home and so was out there for way too long.
But when he landed in Oz, he made friends with the Munchkins.
Yay! They made him their leader, which was the Peter principle. He was not ready for that job.
Oh, come on, who doesn't have imposter syndrome?
From that half of the arena, what's the best gift you ever received in your life?
A pizza.
A pizza is my suggestion. You need better friends. Bill, you are yay. Go.
Bill learned how to make pizza at home.
Yay!
Bill used fleas on the pizza.
High in protein.
Yay!
Not all protein is good for you.
But you can make that up by adding other kinds of things, cheese and stuff, and evened out.
Yay!
Bill figured hair was also a delicious topping.
I love my hair.
Yay!
What's left of it?
We love your hair too.
Bill kind of moved himself. Okay, excellent. Let's see, Sam, from anywhere in the arena, what's something that currently doesn't have handlebars that probably should?
We have online.
Yes.
Waffles.
Waffles is your suggestion. And Robbie, you will be yay.
Wait, is he yay?
Yay.
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 Hank made waffles for breakfast.
Yay!
All alone. Again.
See, Hank was kind of riddled with anxiety, and it was nice to be alone for a while.
Yay!
He did make another plate of waffles and set it across from him with a hot cup of coffee and a glass of orange juice so that he could pretend he had a companion.
After the first round of waffles, Hank realized he was still hungry, so... Yay!
But first he asked his imaginary companion, "Are you going to finish that?"
The imaginary companion didn't answer. It was all his. Yay!
A lack of answer does not constitute consent.
Hank used this as a learning opportunity.
Yay! I've never yayed at a learning opportunity. Let's see here. From this lovely couple right here, what's something you absolutely have to have at your workplace every day? Coffee. Coffee is your well, we just have a lot of breakfast. Let's get out of breakfast, like something physical. Paper. Paper is your suggestion. Dave, you'll be yay.
Jim got through the whole day at work without the printer jamming once.
As he was leaving, he cut his finger really bad on a thick piece of cardstock.
Fortunately, the nurse at work was quite attractive, and he was looking for an excuse to go and visit her anyway.
He was kind of squeamish and passed out from his own blood in front of her and was very embarrassed.
When he came to, she was standing over him, patting his forehead with a damp towel and looking at him with concern in her eyes. Yay!
He thought it was his mom and said, "Oh, Mom," and she got freaked out.
Initially, she got freaked out.
That is time for the game of Yay Blue. Kristen, I know you were keeping track of the eliminations.
I was. The red team had more eliminations.
That's 5 big points to our Lake Omaigo. Kristen, what's that do to our score?
That brings the Lake Omaiegos up to 5 to the Hoyt Feeling 0.
Excellent. Captain on the playing field, please. As we come into our first choice round, we find you a little ahead.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Therefore, you get to choose a game for you and your team to play.
Replay.
Excellent. Prepare your team.
Guys, we're going to play replay.
Prepare.
For the game of replay, we're going to first swatch a neutral scene, and here's what we need. We need the following suggestions. What's something you might find in your junk drawer? Scissors. Scissors, and what was the other thing I heard? What's that?
Matches?
Matches. Scissors and matches are your suggestions. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
This will be a 1-minute scene. Go.
Mom, I realized it was easier if I just cut my own hair.
All right, as long as you're not going to try and burn it off like last year.
You didn't like that?
We had to take you to the emergency room. It was creative, I'll give you that, but it wasn't safe.
I just like that we got to spend time together, you know?
We can spend time together without you hurting yourself.
Really?
I know Dad tells you otherwise, but it's not his weekend.
I'm just dropping you off, but there's the blowtorch in case you want a new do.
Dad, you're the best.
No. All right, I'll warm up the car.
I'll clear it. I think it goes good.
Then that's time for our neutral scene. Give them a hand, guys. So now we're going to spice up our life a little bit by replaying that same scene 3 times. However, it's not going to be just the same thing 3 times. We're going to do the following. First off, can I get a style of literature, like Shakespearean, or pick one?
Beat poetry.
Beat poetry. Beat poetry.
Thanks!
You're welcome. And that's the first one. Can I, from anywhere in the arena, can I get a style of movie that you like?
Biopic.
Biopic. Excellent. And then from Sam, is there anything particular?
Yeah, could we have 3 animals that are never pets? Or shouldn't be pets?
Squirrel.
Squirrel, giraffe,
Sure.
shark. Squirrel, giraffe, shark.
So you're going to see that same scene now replayed 3 times.
Can we have a brief timeout?
You may have a brief timeout. A timeout has been called on the field. I will now stall for time. What they're going to do is they're going to do that scene 1 time in the style of beat poetry, 1 time in the style of biopic, and 1 time in the style of animals, where each one of them will be one of the animals that you gave them in about 5 seconds. And while we're still stalling for time, I know we're real early in the show, but if you think this looks like a lot of fun, you're right. We offer classes in the world and field of improv. We have classes coming up soon. You can check out there on our schedule at portlandcomedy.com/classes. And you too can learn fine art of improv and how to impersonate a shark
flawlessly.
We're ready, your reflitude.
Excellent. Which will we see first?
We're going to be doing beat poetry
This is
first.
the beat poetry. Players, are you ready?
Yes! Hey, Mama. I was thinking about, giving myself a new do. Leo.
As long as you lay off the flame, because that'd be lame.
Mama, when I got that flame a-going the last time, we had that, connection, you and I, remember?
It was quality time. I'll give you that.
You know what,
As opposed to the time with your dad, that slime.
Man, that guy's kind of cool.
Yo, cool cat. Oh, Papa Daddy-O's here. We're ready to make your hair look smart and fine. Here's the torch I promised you. Now, see you later. Giddy up and goodbye.
I know you don't like fire, but check out this desire.
He's your son, you know.
That's time for the beat poetry. Captain Sam, you have the genres of biopic and animals next.
Biopic next.
Excellent. Biopic, go.
I remember how I used to have a problem with flying. I had hair, and it was a tough time for me. But I like to relive the moments that made me who I am.
I think you'll have much more success with scissors than you could have ever had with flame.
Now that I'm played by Brad Pitt in the younger version of myself, I can't help but agree. And also sound potentially more like Keanu Reeves.
I'm afraid that's a symptom of spending too much time with your father.
Whoa.
Hey, man. I just brought you the blowtorch. Party on, dude.
Mom, I sure like spending time with you, but... I also like to climb a cool sky out. Yeah, with a cool, yeah.
Kansas is gonna love that. You have the style of animal left. What will we see?
We are doing the animals left. We have squirrel, giraffe, and shark.
Squirrel, giraffe, shark. Go.
That's a much safer way of doing that, son.
Thanks, Mom. I don't know how genetics work, but I think this is fine.
Well, I'm afraid we have to tell you you were adopted.
What?
But we love you just the same. You're the son we chose.
I love how we get to spend so much quality time together, and nothing is ever going to take that away from us.
No, not even when it's your time to spend time in the swimming pool with your dad.
Is that this weekend?
I'm afraid so.
Hi, Dad. Hi, son.
That is time for the game of replay. Please keep that game in mind. You'll be judging it against the game, and we'll talk about judging in a second, that you're about to see played. So, captain of the feelings on the playing field, please.
I'm the captain of the feeling.
You are, and as we come into the second half of this round, you get to choose the game for you and your team to play.
Well, the game of dime store novel is what we decided we wanted.
Excellent.
Fancy.
You accept.
I do.
Prepare your team.
We're gonna play dime store.
For the game of Dime Store Novel, we have multiple chairs prepared for this. One of our members, who will that be?
Star.
Star will be writing a novel for you, and you will see the novel acted out in real time. So for this to happen, we need to get the title of a novel that has never been written, read, published, or even manuscripted. So let's get, please, an active activity. Those are things you do. Baseball. Baseball is what I heard. And then let's get an adjective. Those are describing words.
Friendly.
Friendly. So the game of the friendly baseball is your suggestion. Author. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go!
Friendly baseball.
Oh, gosh. Oh, I just love getting up in the morning and doing my pages.
Here's your coffee, sweetheart.
Oh, thanks, babe. Lock the door behind you. Thank you. This is my time. My time. Privacy. George was excited because this morning he was going to get a special present. A present from the mail. Yes, the mail.
I'm telling you, Judith, this is going to be the best present ever. I can't wait till you come over and see it. I'm not telling you a thing about it, though. Big surprise. All right, talk to you later.
George got this special present from his very favorite baseball player.
Mail call. Hey, Georgie. There's a package for you. Special delivery.
Thanks, Otto. You're the best mailman ever. Here. Here's a Christmas bonus.
A tip for the mailman.
Yeah.
That's awful nice of you.
Especially for bringing me this is the most important. You know what, Otto? I want you to be here while I open this.
You want me to be here while you open it, Georgie?
Yeah. I want you
Open
to
it
be here while I
up.
open this.
As George opened his gift, the mail carrier thought to themselves, is this gift over $50? Because if it is, I cannot accept this gift as a government employee.
Now, not only do I tip, Otto, but I got you a little something. This gift is for you. I made you carry your own gift.
Are you serious?
That's right.
Sammy Sosa rookie baseball card?
Yep, that's it.
I think this is worth more than $50, Georgie.
Otto knew it was definitely worth more than $50. He had been on eBay 6 weeks earlier pricing baseballs, and he knew.
Are you sure about that? I got drawers full of Sammy Sosa stuff. I can't give it away.
Georgie, you're sitting on a fortune here, my boy.
What do you mean?
You gotta list this stuff on eBay. You could get thousands of dollars.
I don't know. I mean, look at this bat. He autographed it, but it's covered with pine tar. Who wouldn't want that?
Millions of people, Georgie. Millions.
That was the moment that Otto realized his days as a mail carrier were numbered because eBay was calling and he was ready to respond.
I tell you what. I'll be your partner. I'll list the stuff and I'll split it with you 50-50.
Sure, I guess that sounds great. I didn't know this stuff was worth anything.
All right, keep it in a safe place. I'll go tell my wife.
Great. I also told my friend Judith.
But first, before they told anybody, they were so filled with excitement that they knew they needed to interpretive dance.
Hey, I got an idea.
Okay.
You want to act out a baseball game with all this stuff?
Sure thing, Georgie boy.
In this game, we're both Sammy Sosa.
It was the most beautiful Sammy Sosa dance that you could ever envision. Oh, the grace, the finery. Oh, look at their beautiful moves. They couldn't believe it. They were buoyed by a sense of hope and possibility and massive amounts of wealth. They even came over to the author's home, who is writing this book right now, and involved her in the process.
And that's time for the game of Gun Short Novel.
You like pine tar?
I love it.
Find it on eBay while you can. So, in that first game, it was easy to see which team got the 5 points. It was the team with the least amount of elimination. You might be asking yourself, how do we judge games like this?
Judge games like this.
We practiced that. So, I'll tell you why. We use our patent-pending ComedySportz Judges Wapners. I agree. A joke from the 80s does not work anymore, yet we still say it. So, did anybody bring their own personal pair of Judges Wapners with them? If so, please hold them high above your head so that I may see them. Excellent. We have 3 sets of celebrity judges. Four sets of celebrity judges this evening. What they have done is at a previous show, before this show, they visited our concession stand, laid down $5 and purchased their power here, much like the actual judgeships of America. Don't boo, vote. However, if for every time that they come and they judge, they must be sworn in so that we know this is on the up and up. So please place the judges' Wapners in your right hand and raise your left. Close enough. And repeat after me. I swear. But not in front of Mama. Very good, you're sworn in. Judges, we're now going to come to you at the count of 3. You're going to hold up a red or blue Judges Wapner, depending on which team you felt earned your praise more. Everybody else, you may attempt to influence them with voracious pointing towards the team you like better and or screaming out blue or red. On the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3! I see a blue. That is 5 points. My egos. What does that do to our score?
We got some online votes too.
Online voting. What do we got?
The red team. 1 vote, 2 votes.
Excellent. Let's give 2 points.
Online points are worth more than in-house points.
Thanks, online.
Kristen, what does that do to our score?
The Lingo Gallegos are still in the lead with 10 points to the Hoyt Feelings 2.
Fantastic. And this brings us to the next round. Captain Sam on the playing field, please. A masterful round for you. But now you get to choose one more game to play. What will it be?
You know what? We need a volunteer. We're going to play audience sound effects.
Oh my goodness gracious. So, this is a pretty low-key volunteerism, so if you would like to play along
Just have to make sounds.
with the Egos, please throw your hand up. I promise you they've had most of their shots. In fact, you don't even sit near them, you're pretty much off to the side.
Who's having a birthday?
Oh, and you would be?
David. I knew it. Would you be willing to help us? That sounds like an enthusiastic yes to me.
It sounded like a sound effect to me.
Yeah. Please join us, Dave, over here at the microphone.
I'm working on it.
Thank you so much, David.
So, for everyone else in the arena, first of all, let's get a suggestion for this scene to revolve around. What is a chore around the house that you would like to stop doing? Vacuuming is your suggestion. What's going to happen is they're going to be doing a scene, and all of the sound effects that happen in this scene will be entirely provided by David over here on the microphone. So, for example, they might say something like, I'm going to open this very squeaky door, and David would go, just like that. So, with that being said, your suggestion is vacuum. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
David, are you ready?
Yes?
Yeah!
Mom, I got the tray of glitter.
Okay, be careful now. Oh, good. You remember what happened last time?
Well, it was a half tray, but the vacuum worked really good.
Well, I did, yeah.
I remember when I mated that shark with the Dyson?
It made the most powerful vacuum
Did.
in the world.
It did, you're right, it picked up all the glitter just perfectly.
I know it. I'm undoing the cord.
I noticed that. Are you planning to make a mess?
I was going to do a demonstration for you.
Oh, of course. I thought maybe you were going to spill the glitter first or something.
Well, no, I got the vacuum
Right,
first
yeah,
and then
okay,
spilled the glitter.
Okay, everything in its proper order. Got it.
You want to watch this really fly? Because it's going everywhere.
Oh, let me just turn on the ceiling fan.
Yeah! Turn it on high because it's got that weird hum when it's on high. No, that's the medium hum. Up one more. There we go. That's it. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
It's a metal tray, so it might make a weird banging sound.
Yeah, let me get it ready to film, and we'll put it on the TikToks.
I missed it. I'm sorry. Let's redo that again. No, I missed it again. Okay, I like to pretend. This is the third time's the real one, though.
All right.
It's gonna bang real loud.
Okay.
No more.
And the fan. Yep. From the
Do you
fan,
hear?
all
Do you
over.
hear it all getting caught up and smashed around by that fan?
All right. Show us what that vacuum can do.
But wait, it gets louder when you want to suck it straight out of the air. Oh wait, a belt's going. One more try.
That's amazing.
So we can make as big of a glitter mess as we want because this is clean. Look, not a piece of glitter anywhere.
Let's open the vacuum bag and spread it around.
You know how to party.
I'm just gonna unzip it. And
That's where the cat went.
David! Give a hand, everybody!
Directly to, I gave David and his significant other, Judge Watners, for the effort.
As we just learned, effort does have its own reward. And with that being said, Captain on the playing field, please. Captain Dave, you now get to come up with a game to fight audience sound effects. What have you
We're
chosen?
going to put a pickup line over there. What? Audience sound effects.
Excellent.
Yes.
For the game of pickup line,
Yes.
you must send everyone for the arena. So everybody say, bye,
For the
feelings.
three of us.
So, for the game of pickup line, what's going to happen? First, once the door is shut, and we have locked them in our environmentally soundproof street, we will now be coming to you guys for a whole bunch of lines of dialogue. So go ahead and put your suggestion thinking caps on so that you're asking. You are ready all night. I appreciate that. What's your name? Hugh. No, it's Sam. You failed the test already. So, from anywhere in the arena, for a line of dialogue, let's get some advice you've probably received from your mom in life.
Run up your credit card debt.
Don't run up your credit card debt. What's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was saying a good one.
That's a good one. We'll take it.
From Dick and Jane, that's the last straw.
That's the last straw.
Thank you, Dick and Jane. You really did.
Weird advice you got from your mom, but whatever. Can we also get maybe a line from a song? Not the title of the song, but a line from a song.
It was Gatlinburg in mid-July.
It was Gatlinburg in mid-July.
Damn straight up.
So where else, maybe from this side of the arena? Songs have lyrics. We listen to them sometimes. We'll come back to you. We'll let that thing.
He was born in the summer of his 27th year.
He was born in the summer of his 27th year. Fantastic. from anywhere in the arena, lines from movies, but not like those big famous ones. What's like the B or C movie that you and your friends are the only ones who really watched it, and you quote them at each other? Yeah.
Serpentine.
Serpentine! Exclamation.
I know what that's from.
Please would be nice.
Say that again, please.
Please would be nice.
Please would be nice.
Other people need to use this ladder.
Other people need to use this ladder.
You could drink whole milk if you wanted.
You could drink whole milk if you wanted. Brought to you by Virginia Fox of North Carolina. That's a political joke, and I'm the only one to watch a C-SPAN. I have no life. We have how many lines of dialogue?
7-ish.
Let's get 2 more, and these can be grab bag. Anything you...
Oh, they got 9 here, roughly, too.
Oh, then we have the 2 I wanted. So here's what's going to happen. In just a minute, we're going to have the players, using the best scientific methods that money can come up with, spread accurately the lines of dialogue upon the stage.
We lost one. Uh-oh, don't lose one. On stage.
And now, we need to call the feelings back into the arena. So on the count of 3, Sam, everybody say, come back feelings. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Come back feelings! And give them a hand, everybody.
Go, Hawks, go!
Good, Bobby. We want to make sure that this is not just a regular scene, but we're going to do songs too. What's based on some of these lines? Mark, can we do that? Sounds like a yes.
So what's going to happen is they're going to be doing a scene. For this scene, let's get a couple of suggestions. What's something that in the house that you wish your spouse would stop trying to fix? Me. So, your suggestion is the spouse. So what's going to happen is they're going to be doing a scene at any point during the scene. They can reach down and pick up one of the lines of dialogue that you have gifted us, and that must be immediately incorporated into the scene and justified why it is there. And just to add a little extra spice, we will be incorporating the power of Mark Anderson on the stage. And at any point, a musical could also be broken out. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Go!
Julia, I want you to know I love you. I love everything about you. I love you just as you are.
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
There's just one thing.
Oh.
That's the last straw. You just took the last straw. I was about to drink a boba tea, and you just used the last straw. And honey, I made boba tea.
Henry, what are we going to do? We both love boba tea, and we both need straws in order to drink it.
With only one straw.
That's a good one. That's a good one straw. And there it was in the straw box. That's a good straw. It was one of our best straws. I got it on clearance at the store. I couldn't feel any more proud of myself.
I'd have to drink mine out the rim of the glass, and all the boba stay in the bottom. And my mouth is so lonely without my boba.
Your boba straw. Hold on, I've got a wonderful idea. What if we bought reusable straws?
Reusable I think I'm on board with this.
He was born in his 27th year.
That's right. I came into this world as a young adult. And ever since then, it has been my mission to abolish this place of all plastic cylinders! Especially single-use straws. These things are so wasteful. That is why I creep around from house to house, sneaking into their kitchens and taking every straw but one. So that straw. There's no straws left. And that's when they realize the answer is reusable straws. You can drink whole milk if you want it. Or boba tea. Look here. It's a sea turtle with a straw stuck in his nose. Not anymore, because I'm saving the world. One amphibian at a time. Look, it's a giant tuna with a big straw in his gullet. Not anymore. I feel so strongly about this. I've traveled the world since the day I was born. I was 27. I never did ride in one of those little baby carriages. Serpentine! Amphibians! Reptiles, these are all in my care. My care that they don't have straws stuck in their noses or gullets. And I won't rest until every disposable straw is abolished. Destroy me! I will destroy you! I'll destroy you! I will destroy each and every one of these things! I will destroy you! Please help me destroy you! And that is the last thing that I will do.
You might even see the last straw. Don't run up your credit card yet. Trying to save the world. You gotta be savvy with your money.
I told you, sea turtle, I don't use plastic.
Touche.
Hey here, somebody at the door. I hear somebody at the door.
Other people need this ladder!
Well, I guess you could use it. All right, be sure and return it. Oh, you guys are on the ground floor. Perfect.
Yes. Yeah, we were going to come up the top floor, but some guy just ran off with the ladder.
Don't worry about it. Come on in.
Thank you.
I hear you're in the market for some metal straws.
Yeah, Calvin.
I
Calvin,
got a whole crate of them just for you.
Wow, this seems excessive.
I mean, we could probably use 3.
You really only need 3. Well, give them away to your friends.
Oh, hey, great idea.
Share them
I feel
freely.
like you're putting your burden on us.
Well, a please would be nice.
It's time to get your pickup line. Judges, we now come back to you. Did you prefer the game of audience sound effects as played by the Egos, or the game of pickup line musical as played by the Feelings? On the count, wait for it.
This is why she tries to fix me.
Keep swinging, Sam. You'll fix Sam one day. So on the count of 3, please hold up one and only one. Judge Wapner's, everybody else in the room, scream and point. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I see more reds than blues. That is 5 points. We got Lee's and.
You got 2 votes for red.
I thought you did a wonderful job. I don't know what they're talking about.
So what does that make our score, Kristen?
It's getting closer, but those Lego My Egos are still in the lead with 10-9.
Oh, wow.
Excellent. So this brings us into the 5 things round. Can I get both captains on the playing field, please?
How many things?
As I brought you here tonight, usually we use the 5 things round to help the team that is currently behind catch up, but with this being a close game, I'm feeling, and it's my last show, I'm feeling a little bit spiffy. So instead, we're going to play the game of 6 things. 6 things! That's one more.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume you both accept?
Yes.
Yes. For this game to happen, we need one of you, or both of you, to send one player out of the arena.
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
Excellent. Everybody say bye, captains. For the game of 6 things, I'm about to come to you guys and get a whole bunch of suggestions. They'll not be too esoteric, but they will be coming at you fast. So go ahead and be ready to shout out loudly and proudly. The first thing we need to get are 6 active activities. So let's start with, first, let's get something you saw at the Olympics last week.
Swimming.
Swimming is your number one. What is something that would be in the Winter Olympics?
Skiing.
Skiing is number two. What is a sport you played when you were in elementary school?
Basketball.
Basketball is number three. What is your favorite thing to do in life? What's your pontificating? Speaking. Love it. That's number four. I'm going to come back to the back because I don't think I've met you guys enough tonight, Sam. From the back half of the arena, let's get
Chore.
let's get a chore from around the house.
Open heart surgery.
Open heart surgery. Chore of open heart surgery. Such a chore. Then what's online?
Dancing the cha-cha.
Dancing the cha-cha.
Yes.
So that are 6 fantastic suggestions. Give yourself a hand. But we're not done yet because for the game we're doing, it's a guessing game, and Sam and Dave are a singing group from the 60s, but also a very intelligent people and would very quickly get these. So we're going to take things normally associated with these activities and change them up ever so slightly. Here's what I mean. For swimming, instead of the water, let's get an unusual substance like Jell-O or pudding.
Cream spinach.
Cream spinach will be the water. Where, like Narnia or Gryffindor or what have you, where's a fantastic location?
Heaven.
Heaven. They'll be swimming in heaven. And that's pretty good for that one. We're going to go skiing. However, instead of being on a pair of skis, what's something that's larger than this room right now?
A whale.
A whale. Any particular kind of whale?
A whale shark.
A whale shark. Excellent. So the skis are whale sharks. And instead of poles, what's something that could fit inside of my hand right now?
A jar.
A jar of pickles. A jar of pickles are your ski poles. We are playing basketball. However, instead of a ball, we're going to get something that's not spherical at all, and in fact it is very heavy. What is it?
Anvil.
An anvil. And we're not playing against your typical basketball team. Instead, we're going to be playing against which group of singers that are a band of some sort? NSYNC. Oh, hold that one. I heard Hanson. We're going to come back to Hanson. Don't we always? Since the 90s. So we're going to be pontificating on what subject will we be pontificating? What subject from school? That's not math. It's always math. American history is the subject of pontification, and we will be the audience that we are going to be pontificating towards will be Hanson.
Oh, wow.
They could probably use some education. They missed out on their childhood. Yeah. We're going to be performing open heart surgery. Instead of the scalpel, that's very sharp, we're going to get something exceedingly dull. One might even say soft.
A noodle.
A noodle. Okay, so linguine, rotini, what kind?
Fettuccine.
Fettuccine. It's a fettuccine noodle. All right. And then instead of replacing a person's heart, we're going to instead be replacing this appliance from the kitchen.
Microwave.
The toaster will be what's being put into the person. And who is having their heart replaced with a toaster? Let's get somebody from history that was not involved in a war or something awful like that, but a happy person from history.
Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons was a. That's a little too soon. He just. So we'll take the Tin Man.
The Tin Man.
I will take the Tin Man.
I see what he did there.
I appreciate that. We're going to be dancing the cha-cha. However, instead of the sound of Latin music, we're going to get something you don't want to listen to all day. You know, like nails on a chalkboard. What kind of sound will be it?
Jackhammer.
Was it? Jackhammer sounds. And sometimes when you dance the cha-cha, you wear a lovely outfit. However, instead of an outfit, we're going to put something on that you would never want to put on your body.
A pan.
A pan. A pan. We'll take a pan. And then
A fan?
pan. And then finally, we're going to be dancing with somebody who's famous, but for good reasons.
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers. I like that. So, we have all of our 6 things. This is wonderful. You gave a whole bunch of great suggestions. Give yourselves a hand for that. Excellent. So, in just a few moments, we're going to call Sam and Dave back into the arena. And their teams, one at a time, are going to attempt to convey these 6 things and the substitutions to them using only 2 tools at their disposal. Mime, that thing where you wish the box was real, and gibberish. It's a nonsensical language that will make no sense to anyone whatsoever. We just do it because 6 minutes of mime is creepy, and we know that for real. So, what will happen is we'll have one team mime it to their person. They'll get a first guess. If they can't guess it, the other team will get a chance to steal it. For everyone they get fully, they will receive 1 point for their team. Who wants to do, if we can have someone give me something so we can review it real fast. Thank you. Let's review what we did. So, number 1. We're going swimming. The water is cream spinach and we're swimming in heaven. Number 2. We're going skiing. The skis are whale sharks and the ski poles are jar of pickles. Number 3. We're playing basketball. The ball is an anvil and the opponents are in sync. Number 4. We're pontificating about American history to Hansen. Number 5. We're doing open heart surgery. The scalpel is a fettuccine noodle, the heart is a toaster, and the patient is the Tin Man. And number 6. We're going to dance the cha-cha. The music is a jackhammer, the outfit is a pan, and the partner is Mr. Rogers. These are your 6 things. Give yourself a hand. All right, Sam, this game's already fun enough, but for it to get 100% more fun, we need to call Sam and Dave back into the arena. So on the count of 3, Sam, scream out, "Come back, Sam and Dave, go!" Come back, Sam and Dave! Sam and Dave! Come back, guys! What are we doing? We have 6 fantastic things ready for you. So, we'll have
6 of them.
6 of them.
Okay, what are we doing?
6
You want to
things.
tell us what they are now?
No.
Okay.
So since the feelings are behind by a point, you will get to go first. So, feelings, are you ready?
Yeah!
Yes! Go! 1 minute.
Yes.
You have 1 shot at this.
Okay.
What are you doing there?
I am swimming. The water is cream spinach. And I am in heaven.
That's 1 point to the feelings. This is number 2. I forgot to mention that their team only gets 1 minute to convey each thing to them. That's on me. So, are you ready, Eggos?
Yes!
1 minute.
Bursting Deacon Durr. Bursting Deacon Durr.
Sam, what are you doing?
Playing basketball with an anvil against NSYNC.
Dave, what are you doing?
I'm skiing. My skis are whales, and my poles are pickle jars.
So close.
Yep.
However, you got one thing wrong.
Yep.
Can you seal?
Yes, skiing, pickle jars, whale, shark. Stinking dirt.
15 seconds. 10 seconds. Thank you, Jay.
I have no idea. Doing surgery.
What kind?
Open heart. The heart's a toaster.
Yes.
The scalpel's a worm, and I'm doing it obviously on Bette Midler. That's who I saw. Yeah. What did you see, Dr. Dave?
Open heart surgery. The heart is a toaster. The scalpel is spaghetti. Close enough. Fettuccine. And the patient is Cher.
I'm sorry, the patient was the Tin Man.
Oh, the Tin.
It's obvious when you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Alright, so, feelings, go!
Clank.
I got it.
Sorry, Star.
I got it.
Sorry, Star.
That might be Bette Midler.
I am doing the cha-cha. The music is a jackhammer. I'm wearing a can opener, and I'm doing it with Mickey Mouse. Right?
Sorry. Sam, can
No?
you steal?
Probably not. Doing the thing, and there's the things that he said. I don't have a clue what they mean. I'm more lost than Dave.
I'm sorry, we were dancing the cha-cha, the music was jackhammer, the outfit was a pan, and your partner was Mr. Rogers.
Oh, he's not like that.
You got one more?
We have one last one on the docket. Here we go.
This is the sixth thing, right, Ref?
Yes,
So
go.
they swap.
Yeah, just so we have. Yeah.
Oh, we all do it? No, just a...
Just a ball.
Go. Okay.
Plus the bottom.
Large, large, can do. Oh! Yeah, these can do right. Oh, beast can do. Oh, moose can do. Oh, no, my beacon door. Hush can do.
Plus the bottom.
Hush can do.
Jabba ja. Jabba jabba ja. Jabba ja. Jabba ja
Northeast can do.
What are you doing there, Sam?
I'm thinking about the founding fathers with hands. I am.
The founding fathers are part of?
They're part of the the Constitutional Congress.
Which is part of?
America's founding.
Which is part of American
history.
That is, you were participating about the subject of American history. 2 hands say give me 1 more point.
The hair makes so much more sense after I got it.
By my figuring, that gives 3 points to the Egos and 1 point to the Feelings. What does that do to our score?
Lake Egos are still in the lead, but now it's jumped to 13 to the Hoyt Feelings 10.
Excellent. So we've come to the point in our show where we're going to take a brief little break. During this time, you may visit the concession stand and fill what's empty, or you may visit the bathrooms and empty what's full. We'll come right back after a very, very brief halftime.
Good job on the mic.
And I don't know what this is.
Yeah. I love it.
Johnny wasn't just a one or only. Johnny promises we have a down. Now that the boys who see us on their
I'm gonna get a little crazy with the Sprite.
memory, but they walked. All my failures have yet to make me wise. When I bottom, guess I'll have to rise. This incarnation, I'm gonna get it right. This incarnation, I'm gonna get it right. Get it right. Fell down on my knees, and I began to pray. Ask for clean release, perfect, I heard it say. But I'd been freed from my first beginning day. This incarnation, I'm gonna get it right. This incarnation, I'm gonna get it right. Get it right.
But I'm afraid that people have they're weighted, so you're not gonna tip over. No, and so I can definitely do it, but I can't. I'm nervous about getting excited about it.
Let's make some noise to welcome back our players for the second half.
We're going to do another half.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give to the rhythmically impaired. Welcome back to the second. Did you have a good halftime? Did you have a good first half? Are you ready for a rocking second half? Excellent. Kristen, did the score change?
No, it's still 13-10. Blue team in the lead.
Fantastic. Well, in this half, I get to be a lot more controlling because I get to pick the games. So, with that being said, captains on the playing field, please. Give a hand, guys. For our first game of the second half, I have chosen the game of Wikipedia. Do you accept?
Yes.
Do you accept?
Yes.
Please prepare your squads.
We're playing Wikipedia.
We're playing it.
Yes.
And gather upon the stage.
Okay.
So, first off, let's get a subject for this Wikipedia entry that we'll be seeing performed live before you. Wikipedia, as you know, is the online encyclopedia that just covers the entire world. So let's get a subject. It can be anything at all.
Wood carving.
Wood carving is our Wikipedia entry. What we're going to do, let's see, who's behind?
Red team.
We'll have a member of the red team start off, please.
Okay.
If you'll please. So, Star is going to start us off. They will start talking about wood carving. And since this is a Wikipedia entry, at some point it might need to get edited. And when it needs to be edited, you will hear the other team say,
Challenge!
I'll accept whoever one of them will step out. They'll provide the reason why that edit should occur, and I will then say yay or nay. If I say yay, they take the box. If I say nay, they go back into the line to wait for another day. The team with the player in the box at the end of the game will receive 5 big points, and this game will last 3 minutes. So, the game is wood carving. The players, are you ready?
Yes!
Let's go!
Wood carving is an art that's been around as long as humans have had tools. You can carve a stick, you can carve a chunk, you can carve
Challenge!
bark.
Yes.
I am a chunk and I choose not to be carved.
Take the box.
Many different things can be carved with wood. One of the most common ones is a pointed stick. This stick can be used around a campfire for hot dogs, for marshmallows, or any other kind of roasting you want to do.
Challenge.
Yes.
You can't roast flour with it.
True. Take the box.
If you want to carve something more complicated, you could carve something like a small sculpture or maybe a weapon that you could use to keep animals from destroying you in the wilderness.
Challenge.
Yes.
I don't think you could carve a stick bigger to fend off a bear.
Take the box. What then has elapsed?
Wood carving is also known as whittling, and a lot of times you see older gentlemen, perhaps retired with time on their hands, making bigger sticks into smaller sticks. If they're really ambitious, they can make toothpicks. And they also make a bit of a mess because the wood shavings get all over the ground, all over their clothes, and they're very difficult to get out of clothes sometimes. Another hazard is splinters. If you get a splinter when you're carving wood, it can hurt.
Challenge.
Yeah.
If you get a splinter when you're not carving wood, you might be a Ninja Turtle.
Correct.
You can carve very large things, and you don't have to use a knife or another sharp instrument like that. You can use a chainsaw even to carve. And lots of people do make lots of wood sculptures with chainsaws or other large woodworking implements. You can
Challenge.
build.
Yes.
Lots isn't very relative compared to the population of Earth.
There are lots of people on Earth, so I'll accept it. Keep going.
It takes a lot of practice to do this because wood carving requires a lot.
Challenge!
Yes.
I can do it and I have zero practice.
Correct. You do.
A common wood carving product would be a whale. And you can see these all up and down the Pacific coast on 101.
Yes.
I mostly see bears, not whales.
Correct. Take the box. 30 seconds.
Wow, let's say you're on the 101 and you're driving along, and what do you see? A carved bear. They're everywhere,
Challenge.
those
Yes.
carved bears.
In Oregon, we don't say the 101.
Correct. We say it in California. Take the box.
There is
12
more on
seconds.
the Pacific coast than just California.
10
There's
seconds.
all kinds of places in Oregon you can find these wood carvings, like
5,
the Black Bear Diner.
4.
They have
Challenge!
Yes.
The Black Bear Diner is a national chain, and all of their stuff is phony.
That's correct. Get in there. And that's time. Timing. To the feelings.
We just lost our sponsorship.
Before we move on, first let's get our score update from Kristen.
Yeah, they finally jumped into the lead.
Yay!
16 points for the Holy Feelings.
Yes. Before we go into our next game, it's come to our attention earlier in the evening. We recognize it, but we also know that we have the birthday with David today. Do you have any other birthdays in the house this evening? Congratulations, it's all yours. So, we knew you were joining us. We prepared a small song for you, David. This is for you. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. So, we now come to the second game of this half. So, I am challenging both teams to the game of Tin Pan Alley. Do you accept?
We accept as well.
Excellent. Prepare your teams.
We're going to play Tin Pan Alley.
Very good. So, what you're going to be seeing is, first off, what I need to get is the title of a musical that has never been written, that has never been seen, that has never been put on before in your life. So, let's get something that you might find in your garage that's not a car. Lawnmower. And then from anywhere in the arena, let's get a dynamic adjective.
Motley?
Motley. So your musical is Motley Lawnmower.
Motley Lawnmower.
So what you're going to see is we're going to have two hype men here. One from the Blues, I believe that'll be Jay, and then one from the Renaissance will be Bill. And they will be pitching you the musical that they have just written, The Motley Lawnmower. They'll set up scenes and you will see selections of musical moments from The Motley Lawnmower. So with that being said, players, are you ready?
Yes! Hello everybody, this is Jay.
And this is Bilbert.
And boy, do we have a play for you.
We do indeed. Not only a play, it's a musical.
That's right.
Musicals are so hot right now.
Everybody goes to see them on Broadway, everybody goes to see them off Broadway. And so we want to get you to invest in ours. We think it's a really good one.
I'm sure the streaming possibilities are endless. This is The Motley Lawnmower.
Right, we know that clowns are very popular right now, and what's more clownish than Motley? And so the Motley Lawnmower involves a clown's lost lawnmower.
It opens in a lonely lawn in Nebraska. Picture it. The grass growing higher and higher day by day. The clown. No, nothing they can do about it.
Just standing out in front of his house until a neighbor comes by and they try to figure out how they're going to cut this grass. Let's see that.
Briggs! Briggs! I can't find good old Briggs. It's like it just wheeled itself off.
That old lawnmower got a life of his own.
I know it.
Whitland, do you want to join me?
I brought my whittling knife, I might as well.
Just sitting here watching the grass grow.
I can just hear all them little chigger bugs getting ready to bite me when I go in the field. I miss my lawnmower. I miss the job we did together. We would take the grass that's tall. We would mow it down forever. Oh, Briggs, I miss Briggs. Oh, Briggs, I miss Briggs. I just want to mow the grass, make my house look nice as you pass. Briggs is gone. Briggs, I'll find you someday.
All right, wasn't that
Tugs at those heartstrings. Let me tell you, the second act, we meet Sheila. She's a college student struggling to make ends meet. She's going to need to pick up a second job. And what does she find? Briggs.
She finds Briggs, but in a place that nobody would have ever expected, and frankly, it raises a lot of suspicion. She finds it at the library in the children's section. Why is it there? I don't know, let's find out.
Absolutely.
Oh golly, oh golly, oh golly. I hope I learn something quickly so that I can get a new job. Shh, I'm sorry. I'm just so excited about employment.
That's so
If only I could find something that would employ me. You know, like a skill or, I don't know, something like that. A skill.
Yeah. You know, working in the library, you gotta be pretty skilled to do that.
Yeah, you do. I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous, Janet. Gosh. You know,
I could put a word in.
would you?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna peruse around the whole library and see if I see something that catches my eye.
Okay.
Children's books everywhere. Children need to read as well. Maybe I could help children read, but maybe they would read to me. Whoa! In front front of my eyes. Something I never expected. My goodness. Hey, you. What's your name? I love your engine area and your wheels. I bet I could move you around to the delights and squeals of everyone, 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 everyone would jump for joy if you could use those little blades to bring down grass and leave it laid. Hold on a second. I've got a job ahead of me. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm gonna make some money and I'm gonna put myself through school and then someday I'll be a librarian like you. Who knows what's next for me? But I'm excited to see this one little one Marie. Let's get you into this elevator. Shh.
So much heartfelt drama right there. Huh. But it can't last forever. Sure, she's mowing lawns over town. She's recovering what her life could have been to her. She's found her purpose. But the piper has to pay one day.
Yeah. And she finds the lost mower sign the clown had put up. Right there, on the telephone pole, by her latest mower. She's torn. Does she get to complete her college education? Or does she have to do what's right and return?
She sees Squonky the clown out in front of his house. And it all comes to that moment.
That name's negotiable.
Squonky was my dad's clown name, and that's why I'm using it Squonky.
I understand, but
all right, it could change. We're not married to this. If money is the difference, we can change the clown name. It's cool. All right, let's find out the finale. Let's see that.
Oh my goodness, what a wonderful day of employment I've been doing. Oh, what a strange sign. Oh my gosh. Maurice, that looks like you. Weird. Maurice.
Oh.
That's my lawnmower's name. Maurice.
We're not married to that name either. It's okay.
I think that might be Briggs.
No, this is Maurice, okay.
If it's Briggs, I bet it's going to say his full name.
What does that mean?
First and last name.
What's his first name?
Briggs.
What's his last name?
Stratton.
Briggs and Stratton?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see
What does the metal plate say on that side? Right underneath the carburetor.
Nothing. It says nothing.
You must have torn it all!
I just, look, I feel like I finally found my true calling. I feel like I found my love.
Letty.
What?
He looks happier with you than he ever did with me. May I just mow my lawn one more time to say goodbye?
Shanky, yes.
It's chonky, but we're working on it.
It's Squonky. Practice a lot, but it's still negotiable.
Look, no, you're right. I guess.
Maybe we just make this good for both of us, and maybe I'll just hire you to mow my lawn, and then I could see Briggsy at work one last time.
Oh my goodness, Squanky, I love that idea.
Squonky.
Squanky.
Again, we're open to something that's easier to remember. Just name your prize. We'll change the name.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I just start him?
Is this your lawn right here?
Right there, and those 30 acres there.
I feel like I understand a little better why Maurice ended up at the library.
Briggs.
Okay, Briggs, but formerly Briggs, currently Maurice. I'll leave you,
I hope you.
but I'm gonna be right here.
Every 20 hours you have to put premium in him.
Look, don't act like I don't know, okay? I know how to read directions, and I know how to go online to find out about mowers.
One pull.
I had one pull too, and it worked for me.
Saw two earlier, but okay.
And this is the best part. This is where they suddenly realize what they've got in common. And they come together.
In song. Because it's a musical.
Look, I can tell that there's something between us, and it's a lawnmower with lots of moxie.
Oh, Briggsy, you're off to a brand new life. She's gonna be so wonderful. She's gonna do what's right. Don't forget to hose it off after each use. And he likes it when you polish the wheels real good.
I know that there's a place for Briggs, aka Maurice, and that place is the shed behind your 30 acres of grass.
He knows where he belongs today. I'll let you take him and put him away
I'd love to put him away
after you mow my yard.
before I mow your yard.
Do the entire thing.
Well, okay, I want to do the lawn, but then I get to use Maurice whenever I want.
You sure can.
Yeah,
Every day.
because Maurice ran away from this acreage.
He obviously saw a better life with you.
Yeah,
I know.
because I have a power washer, so I really get in there.
That's right, for the day of our
We take checks, PayPal, you guys
Venmo.
but
Cash
not
in.
Zelle. Those guys stink.
Since we have both teams playing in that game and both teams represent, I'm going to give 5 points to both teams. Chris, what does that do to our score?
Yes, that keeps it basically the same. The red team is still in the lead with now 20 to the Lincoln Gallegos 18. We also have this scoring update, I think. Yes, was brought to you by Squonky the Clown, available for kids' parties, weddings, and bar mitzvahs.
And later on, my nightmares.
Maybe a different name.
So we are coming into our last game of the evening, and for that, I am going to be challenging both teams to the game of Jimmy the Pigeon. Do you accept?
Yes.
Prepare your teams while they're getting on stage. We just want to take a moment and thank a few people here. First off, we want to make sure we thank getting you in the door tonight. On
On our keys, Mark Anderson. Also doing our announcing this evening, Kristen. On our streams this evening, Amy.
Hi, Zooms.
And coming to us live from an undisclosed location, our designated survivor who's been controlling the screens all night. That's one of the clown, Marianne Rambo. And then we also want to thank you guys for joining us tonight and coming out and supporting the local live theater here in the city of Portland. Otherwise, this is just a really well-dressed, well, I won't say well-dressed, but costumed rehearsal. So we want to thank you and hope to see you back again sometime. The game of Jimmy the Pigeon goes like this. I'm going to come to you guys and get various suggestions, and they're going to come up and deliver kind of a standard joke format about Jimmy the something, Jimmy the blank. For example, if we said cows was the suggestion, we go, did you hear about Jimmy the cow?
No, what?
He was pointed out by the FBI, and he says, nah, you're looking for an utter guy. For this game and for that reason, the Groner foul is suspended for the play in this game. If you make any sound from here up on your body, we will tally 1 point for that team. Kristen will be in the back keeping track of all the dings, and at the end of the game will let us know who wins tonight's match.
Yes, they will.
For that, let's get started. Let's get an animal of some sort, please.
Turtle.
Turtle. So Jimmy the Turtle. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
Did you hear about Jimmy the Turtle?
No, what?
He had to shell out a bunch of money for taxes.
Hey, did you guys hear about Jimmy the Turtle?
No, what?
Yeah, he lost his house. Apparently it was underwater.
Hey, did you guys hear about Jimmy the Turtle?
No, what?
He lost his job, so now he works at a carpet store, and he likes to rep tile.
Oh no, come to the left stage.
All right.
If we're get a suggestion and Jay gets one right out of the gate, we'll give 2 points to the moose.
Do good job, team.
What's an occupation
Oh, okay.
one might have?
Accountant.
Accountant. Jimmy the accountant.
Did you hear about Jimmy the accountant?
No, what?
He's doing 10 to 40 at the state pen.
Hey, did you hear about Jimmy the accountant?
No, what?
He got in trouble. He was playing with numbers.
Hi, did you guys hear what happened to Jimmy the accountant?
No, what?
Well, he had a heart attack and nobody knew CPA.
Did you just get it? No, I've been laughing the whole time.
Did you hear about Jimmy the accountant?
No, what?
That H&R blockhead, let me tell you.
Hey, did you hear about Jimmy the accountant?
No, what?
Oh man, they had to identify him by pulling back the spreadsheet.
Did you hear about Jimmy the accountant?
No,
what? He joined the service, but he didn't go in as a corporal. He went in as a general ledger.
Let's get something, some kind of tool you might use at your work.
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver. Jimmy the screwdriver.
Did you guys hear about Jimmy the screwdriver?
No, what?
Well, he's on the lefty loosey.
Did you hear about Jimmy the screwdriver?
No, what?
He went in witness protection. Now he's known as Phillips.
Where Kristen is very quickly, furiously calculating back there and now is ready. And so to increase tension so we can find out who won tonight's match, we're going to do it with a drum roll created by Vigorous Thigh Slapping. Vigorous Thigh Slapping.
It was back and forth, but with a final score of 26 to 26. It's a tie! Everybody wins and loses.
It's a tie!
Let's make some noise for the players you've seen tonight.